Hey, it's Dr. Karin. If you have big ambitions for your life or business and want to get the edge in terms of performance and results, this video will be compelling. I will share some of the wisdom I've distilled over the last 20 years into how we humans operate at an energetic and spiritual level. These insights can make a massive transformation in how you show up in life and the kind of results you're able to achieve in work. Let's get started. Now, the first piece of spiritual wisdom that is so super important for your business life is to realize that you are responsible for your energy field. So your energy field is an aura that's about 3 meters around you. It can expand and contract based on your feelings and emotions. And you, my friend, are the only one that is responsible for this. And the way that you can be responsible and intentional about your energy field is by being more conscious, which raises your consciousness, being more conscious of what you are thinking, what you are feeling, what are you saying in your mind throughout the day. So as you're going out through your day-to-day, I want you to pay attention to what am I thinking about? What am I ruminating over? If you are stuck on some kind of thought pattern that is really hyper-focusing on a person that is bothering you or something that happened in the past or a regret that you have, you're bringing yourself to a really low vibrational state of consciousness, okay? And when you're looking at something that you regret or something that you're angry on and you're in, anger and shame and fear and all of those negative emotions, you've contracted your energy field in a way that then gets really, really muddy and really staticky, and you're not able to be in the best spiritual flow in your work. Your creativity goes down, your productivity goes down, and your focus gets shot. So as you're noticing, like, wow, I didn't even realize that I'm literally thinking about that fight that I had with my partner yesterday. And it's like, you'll notice it too, because it will stir chemicals in your gut, right? You'll have an automatic physical reaction to those kinds of emotions. So your emotions are your body's spiritual GPS. What emotions are you carrying throughout the day? What are you holding on to and thinking about? Because what you're doing then is you are emanating with an electromagnetic field. So as you're going through the day and you're emanating with anger, regret, shame, your vibration is really contracted, it's really dense, and you're going to be attracting things and people that match that vibration. And we don't want that, okay? So be super aware that even if you're pretending everything's okay, if you're still sitting with those feelings, you're walking around as a human magnet. And the universe is always conspiring to prove you right. So where do we want you instead? We want you up at the highest vibrational points of consciousness, which are love, appreciation, peace, and joy. And I know you're like, oh, it's hard to get there when I'm so frustrated. Well, this is why having a daily practice of cleansing your vibrational field, setting your frequency in the beginning of the day is so important for you. So what I do is in the morning with my children, I've taught them to do a prayer. I actually will wipe my energetic field down so your hands are super powerful. You have all kinds of wonderful divine energy running through you. I will say a simple prayer that says, I ask that any energy that does not serve my highest good be wiped from my energy field, be pushed into the earth and recycled for good. And I've taught my kids this too. And we'll just wipe. So you have a field of chi energy, an auric field around you, and you do have an influence over that. So ask that anything that doesn't serve you is pushed into the earth to be recycled for good. One of the ways to remember this on a daily basis is to do it in the shower. Water is super cleansing. And you can just ask that that energy that doesn't serve you be wiped into the earth. And then I want you to focus on something that you really appreciate, okay? So when you can find appreciation for anything, that's anything in your past, anything that's right in front of you, the color that you're wearing, the way someone just made you laugh, the way that your dog smells, whatever it is, anything that you can be excited about in the future, that a trip that you're looking forward to, if you can just sit for a minute, 17 seconds to 70 seconds, and really feel juicy appreciation for that thing or that person or that moment, and disconnect from the rest of the static, while taking really deep breaths and opening your energy field, you have in that moment reset your energy field to a high vibration that will then help you throughout the day to be the best version of you possible. And the thing that I would add when you're asking for your vibration to stay really clear is ask Archangel Michael to come in and protect you throughout the day with a bubble of white light. I ask, please wrap me in a bubble of white light. Archangel Michael, please serve as my protector through the day so that only those energies and spirits and guides that serve my highest good be allowed to influence my energy field. field, and that way you're protected throughout the day. Now, one of the other things that I want you to be really intentional about is trusting your gut more. So one of the highest levels of spiritual wisdom and spiritual mastery is learning how to trust your own intuition, okay? And your intuition doesn't feel like fear, it doesn't feel like warning, it's not attached to some negative outcome that you've learned in the past or catastrophizing. It's connected to what aligns with you, what feels good to you. And so when you've learned how to tune into your intuition, that's through meditation, that's through decluttering your space, doing yoga, walking in nature, doing things that really amplify your energy field, again, keeping your energetic field clear so you can tap into divine guidance that will help you in your professional life. When you are tuning in and clear throughout the day, you can tap into a guidance that's within you. It comes from your third eye into your soul center, and it will react to you by giving you certain emotions, okay? So pay attention to when you're about to go or do or make a phone call or deciding whether you're gonna hire somebody, your gut will tell you whether or not it is a good choice for you. Again, this feels like expansion. If it is a good decision for you, you will feel a lightness within your core. You'll feel your solar plexus will open and expand. If that person or that decision, that opportunity, that project is not in alignment with you, you will feel a contraction. So don't override this with logic. We've been taught to override ourselves so much by saying, oh, that's not logical. It's not the way I've always done things, or it's not the way my business partner would want to do it, or what my mom taught me, or whatever it is that we use as external information to override ourselves. Stop doing that. The more you can tune into your gut, because let me just ask you something. How many times have you looked back on something and been like, God, like I knew it. That is your intuition swelling up from your gut, giving you a hit, okay? So trust those hits, trust those downloads, trust the direction that your own body is telling you to go, because by tapping into divine guidance, you're tapping into a higher frequency of knowledge and of wisdom that will bring so much success and prosperity and aligned interactions directly into your business life. So before I give you my final piece of really big spiritual wisdom, if you like getting information like this on how to amplify your business life through your energetic practices, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you know when all my leading content comes out. Back to the video. Now, the final piece of spiritual wisdom that's going to make the biggest difference in your life is to make the commitment to invest in your own spiritual growth. Now, not everybody wants to make this commitment, because when you look at investing in spiritual growth, the results seem very intangible, right? They don't seem like they're in a business model. It's not all about money and dollars and how to amplify your productivity. But I'm going to argue that it actually is all about money and dollars and how to amplify your productivity. Because when you are investing in your spiritual growth, when you're investing in your spiritual journey and doing practices and learning techniques and really investing time and energy, you are going to be clearing the negative energy away from your field so that you are magnetizing all of the abundance, all of the prosperity directly into your life path. You're going to be picking new timelines. So as you grow spiritually and invest in finding ways and practices and techniques of reaching higher frequencies personally in your own spiritual life, you're going to be bringing in higher quality results that are going to be matching the higher level of frequency that you are now committing to bring into your life and develop from the inside out. So what does this look like? This looks like investing in a spiritual coach, a spiritual guide or mentor. This looks like really learning how to do things like yoga, meditation. Okay. First of all, people, stop using the excuse that, oh, I can't meditate, I can't quiet my mind. Hardly anybody can quiet their mind except for those wonderful shamans that can sit on the edge of a mountain and they've mastered it after decades of practice. It's okay if you can't quiet your mind. Part of the meditation training and meditation practice is being able to just be accepting of all the thoughts that come and go. And you learn how to have compassion and grace, letting those thoughts come through, energetically move through your field, and then recentering on your heart, on your soul, and on all the things that you want to draw into your life. So it's really important that you learn how to do that, because that meditative practice, that yoga practice, that energetic set point that you're going to learn to instill in your life, being coached, being guided along the way, being amplified in your journey, are going to directly affect your electromagnetism in your professional life. This investment in yourself also means investing in your own healing, getting Reiki healing, getting energetic healing, doing shamanic journeying, past life regressions, whatever it is that caused you, lean into that experience, explore new spiritual experiences, because what happens when you're doing that and you're working with experts like myself, you get more clarity on your life. You're clearing up all that stuff that's holding you back, all those old wounds that are blocking the abundance in your life, all that stuff that you are here in this life. Yes, it's why you're here. You are able to heal it when you take the time and the resources to invest in your own energetic healing so you can activate yourself on a totally new and higher frequency. Now, if this video really activated you and you're aligning with my energy, I love doing activations like this in person. So if you're in or around the Atlanta area or would really love to come to Atlanta and be a part of an in-person event, click the link below and see when the next in-person energy activation event is in Atlanta, because I will guarantee you, if you come and participate with me and other like souls in person, you will activate yourself beyond your wildest dreams. I love to see you there.